What's up, Scorpio? It's your girl, Ivy Ladone, your fitness mystic. And today we're going to find out what it is that you are transforming in the month of May 2024. My friends, if you're into these kinds of videos, I ask that you please give this a like because it tells me that you do, and I will definitely make more. By the way, one of you is receiving a free reading at the end of this one. If you'd like to be eligible for the next reading the next month, then you have to do three things. Number one, make sure that you are subscribed or you follow this channel. Number two, make sure you like this video. And number three, please leave your name below so that way I can shout you out. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what you're transforming in the month of May 2024. Highest vibrational messages for this collective sign, Scorpio. What chakras or what energetic center points should we look at for Scorpio? Any other messages that want to come out? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I just shuffled. Obviously, we had a pre-shuffle, right? We shuffle before we do this. Okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. I'm already picking up on it. You did see that, right? You saw that the one card was kept downwards, the others came out in a bulk. Okay, so let's just go ahead and bring this bulk here. One of them, two of them, three of them you have in the reversal. I take everything literal in the oracle readings because we open up to the quantum for messages. So three of these four cards are in the reversal, which basically gives a different kind of a story, and we'll dive into that. In no particular order, except for perhaps, I guess, in the way that they came forward, and we're just bringing them together. I will say, though, we are going to read this card first and then move into this one. This was the first one that came out, and let's see what this is. This is so interesting. Okay, of course, Scorpio. So mysterious and so deep. Okay, so my friends, the card that I'm reading to you first is number 21, Exposed and Revealed. Whoa. Number 21 is a solar plexus card. 2 and 1 is a 3. So take what resonates, leave the rest. But 3 is an energetic number of creativity, creation. It's like identifies the child or like childlike because it's the, negative and positive coming together, or the feminine and masculine coming together, or the, and creating. Now, solar plexus energy is located in the center point of your stomach. It's that spectrum of courage or fear. In this card, though, where you lie in the spectrum is almost like more on the fear side, because this card kind of suggests, Scorpio, that you are at like a turning point. That's what it is. You're at a turning point, and the turning point is about you identifying something within yourself for the first time, very raw and upfront. It's like exposure of something that you probably knew but kept hidden, and it doesn't have to be bad. It can be something that you just, you know, it could be something like you self-sabotage. You self-sabotage and now you realize it after like 18 years of your life. You're like, what the heck? I can't believe I've been saying this to myself. I can't believe I've been reenacting these programs. I can't believe I believe that of myself, like, and it was in the way that it was brought up to light was more like in a setting, so to speak, or like something that really made it like, whoa, really raw. It kind of shook you to your core. It wasn't just an intellectual agreement or acknowledgement of it. It was like the whole body, like you're kind of like, whoa, like, yeah, I need to change that, or I need to move into that, or I need to like lean into that, or I need to be like that, or I need to, it's just exposure of something, identifying something within yourself. Okay, take it or leave it. And it can also be very deep, or it could not be, but right, it's a general reading. But this is a solar plexus card, and it's located right here. If you want a little more assistance on your journey this month and going forward on activating your solar plexus and being like more courage based rather than fear based, I would encourage you to do some exercises that would activate the solar plexus. So like things coming from the core. So of course, like core circuits, or group fitness workouts, or like anything hit related. So high impact interval training, right, or boxing, anything like that is really cool. Kickboxing, obviously, because when you kick, you have to use your core. Also, yelling, honestly, yelling really gets like, yes, this is throat chakra, but from the belly, when you yell. practices like that. Also bringing more yellow into your life, because yellow is what the solar plexus identifies or is identified with, also as a tone, a color. So yellow, bringing more yellow into your life will also activate a little bit more of that energy. And so, okay, so let's move forward. So we talked about the solar plexus and that being the first card that came forward. I think it's interesting also, I just want to say that the first card that comes forward is an eye, literally. And this was kind of in the downward position, which is like not seen, even though we're talking about an eye. And then the rest of the cards that came forward in bulk, right? So it's kind of like what you're not seeing, and then what you have to see, which is the exposure, which is the card that we're talking about right now. But now I'm personifying this, right? This whole story. But it's kind of like you're seeing this bulk of messages, or you're seeing the bulk of just your awareness, right? Expansion of your awareness of something, of yourself. And I think it's interesting that this is the first card that we are reading or unfolding. And this card is about exposing and being revealed. And what's being exposed here or revealed here essentially is a lot of, right? A lot of things. We were saying that the exposure is you being aware to something that you've maybe suppressed for a little while. Things have happened, right? Externally. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into this. So first card that I'm reading from the bulk that came out for you, Scorpio, is number 14, Beautiful Uncaging. Take what resonates, leave the rest. 1 and 4 is a 5. 5 in numerology is a number of communication. I don't want to say conflict, but definitely some resolution there. It's just communication a lot. This is a sacral energy card. So we were talking about solar plexus. Solar plexus is located in the center point of your stomach. Sacral is located 2 inches below that. That energy center point is about your emotional intelligence. So how aware are you to your, emotions, right? How authentic you are in them, but how aware you are of them, really. It's like your intelligence of it, and a way to take care of yourself, right? And be productive in the world. Also, it's related to creativity. So think of emotions and how artists are very much connected to their, emotions, right? In their craft, in their creativity. So the beautiful uncaging is you tapping into that connection of self, of the creativity. We were talking about 3 being the creativity, the child. So it's of you being in that creative mode of self. You also allowing yourself to feel, to create, to be, to do. The beautiful uncaging is more of an emotional card where it's like you're coming out. It's like, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. But, take it or leave it. It could be literally that, or it doesn't. Again, just take what resonates. But beautiful uncaging, yes. So something is starting to open up for you. Now, this is one of the cards that came in the reversal. So the way that I'm reading this deck, even though this deck does not really come in the reversal, I have to preface that, but I read that. I read everything. So for me, interpreting this card for you, Scorpio, the beautiful uncaging is about you like opening up to new parts of yourself, exposed and revealed, essentially. But it is like it's like very deep. Like there's like an unlocking that has to happen. That's metaphorically. The unlocking is about you. We'll get into that. I think the story is here. I think the message is here. But there's something about you and May going in deep, emotionally speaking, to unlock something. And that it requires your awareness. Moving along. Number 37 is what I'm bringing forward next. 7 and 3 is a 10. And a 10 is about completion, like graduation. That's it. You're done. Turn the page. Next chapter. But we don't really do double digits in numerology. It's 0 through 9. So 1 and 0, or 3 and 7 is a 10, and 1 and 0 reduces to a 1. So the 1 is about the spark, the initiation, right? And this is the third eye. So this card is about the third eye. And the third eye is located right here in the center point of your forehead, which I'm basically about to pop my third eye out. And the third eye is about your inner guidance. It's like your connection to your inner guidance and having trust and faith in yourself. And that comes with the knowing of self. So there's a lot of themes here about that aspect. The oracle gift always comes back to the idea or the concept of you having that knowingness or having that message, that clarity, that key within. So yeah, these are similar words that we're using, so that way you can see what the story is, the story that's being threaded here in this message. But yeah, there's beautiful and caging requires a lock, right? A key to unlock. The oracle's gift is about you having the key or the answers within. So going deep inside, being exposed to yourself, revealed, so that you can find the message for yourself. Again, more to that. Next card is seeing beyond. 3 and 6 is a 9. Wow. Because 3, 6, 9. But no, 3 and 6 is a 9. And a 9, again, we in numerology, right? 0 through 9. 9 is technically like the completion number because there is no 10. So 9 is technically like the, we are done, wrap up, great job, or not great job, but this is over, this time frame is over. You got to move on to the next thing, evolve. Now, this is a third eye card, so sorry, there's so much that I want to say because there's a lot of info here, but this card is about your third eye. Ooh, and I just got a ringing in my left ear. Something's going to come in. Okay, got it. So this is what you're working through. This is what you need to be working on to be able to connect with this all. Okay. This is the way. Okay, got it. Sorry, that came in really clearly. Bing. So let's focus on this. Excuse me. All right. 3 and 6 is a 9. A 9 is a graduation number. It comes back into itself. It's like a wrap up. It's like I said, graduation. We're moving on to the next thing. So this being a third eye card is related to your inner guidance. Now, your inner guidance, seeing beyond, is you tapping into new parts of like literally your brain scientifically, but also esoterically consciousness. You're tapping into new parts of your consciousness. You are expanding more than you thought was possible in some form of your life or in yourself. And because this is such a large message, I do feel that this message is this is a big message here. And I feel that working with your third eye this month is actually going to be the key. Because you also have a third eye card here. So this is the third eye. The Oracle's gift is a third eye card. I don't know if I said that, but that's a third eye card. Now you have another third eye. But I heard a ringing here, and it just felt, and it's so in tune to the fact that this is what you need to do. You need to have more faith and lean more into Scorpio, into that expanded version of yourself where you are seeing beyond. Like the vision boards, that. The reason why I do that is because that's just one aspect of things. You can get emotional and be like, oh my God, like sacral energy, emotions, like, oh my God, I'm going to see this and I'm going to do this and this is my goal and I'm going to put it on my vision board. But if you don't have actual physical plans to do something that will bring you closer to the vision that you are seeing every single day that you created, then it's going to take a little long. It's going to take a while. So you need to put the pen and paper, but you also need to put the foot to the gas or the pedal. See what I'm saying? Okay, so inner guidance. Start seeing beyond, lean more into the beyond, create the vision board, actually, believe in that you can do it and make a plan of action. Last, or not last card, but last card of this right here spread, because we are going to read the bottom of the deck is, and did I mention that this card was also in the reversal? Yeah, it was also in the reversal, which is telling me, like, again, there's something deep repressed in there. Oh my gosh, Scorpio, there was like a hidden message in you. You suppress something. I don't know why I'm really getting this feeling. This is a vibe. It's giving like you have suppressed something since your childhood, or there was like a traumatic experience, or take what resonates, or there was just a situation or a scenario or an episode of something, or just something happened in your life where you're just like, yeah, no, this triggered me. I didn't even realize, but this triggered me to be this way. I'm never going to see this again. I'm never going to have to experience this again. Put it away. And something in May has just like brought this forward. I'm like, no, you're not done with this. You need to heal this so you can actually launch and evolve. So let's bring it back. And that's what's happening in May. So you need to see inner, seeing beyond, not really seeing beyond. It's more like seeing beyond, because as within, you go as without. The more inward you go in yourself and knowing of yourself, the more connected you are actually to this reality, this fabric of reality, this essence, this universe. So it's to say the deeper you go in here, the deeper, farther out you will go. The more research you go farther out, the more that will lean or give you the impetus to go inward. So as without, so within, as within, so without. Seeing beyond and in reversal is kind of giving like, no, seeing beyond like this way. So go deep within yourself. And as we're doing that, the card I'm presenting to you here is number 23, Healing the Heart, Scorpio. This one was also in the reversal. So this is, again, major. There's major, like, repressed energies. I feel like there's, like, this is like giving retrograde energies. You know, you're going back to see something clearer, deeper. You're going back to revisit something that you haven't really healed yet in the heart, which is your joy, your happiness, your authentic joy and alignment and happiness. And I just saw 1551. So there's like this ascend. There's a term for this. Sorry, I don't know the term right now, but it starts with a P, I think. And it's something that, like, it faces each other. Or it starts with a Q. Quan something. I don't know. It's when the numbers like parallel each other. Anyways, I saw that. I think some of you have said it. I feel it. Okay. Healing the Heart, 23, 5, 36, a 9. Take a resonate, 7 and 3, a 10, which is a 1. 1 and 4 is a 5. 2 and 1 is a 3. Bottom of the deck, 4 and 5 is also a 9. And this is a crown chakra, beyond the ordinary. Man, we got a lot of beyonds here. Take a resonate, Scorpio, but beyond, 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 my friend, you're going, like, you're expanding. This is a consciousness situation for May for you. Like, like, listen to my throat chakra. Excuse me. Listen to my throat chakra. Or don't, because I muted it. But, you know, it's like, there's a lot of truth spoken right now. And the cobwebs. I feel like something is happening in May for you so that you can give back to yourself to heal, an opportunity for that. And ultimately that experience that's happening in May for you is helping you see beyond, is helping you expand and grow, evolve consciously in your consciousness, spiritually, physically, of course, because that comes with it afterwards, right? Perspective, you're just growing in May, my friend. So that's amazing. Crown chakra is located 2 inches above your scalp. So you've got, baby, you've got the sacral energy, the solar plexus, the heart energy, the third eye, and the crown. The only thing you're really missing is the root and the throat. Wow, that's freaking fierce. Scorpio, like I said before, what I would recommend for you is, yeah, gut stuff, like yelling it out, getting creative, getting really creative, sensual stuff, really going inward to really identify what's going on, right? How to help yourself. Also, you have it within you. It says it there. So have a practice. And if you're struggling with that, or if you don't know how to get into meditation, or you don't know how to set up a practice, my friend, you came to the right spot. I developed a class called Intuitive Stretch during the pandemic for my clientele when I was living in New York. And to this day, we still have, you know, memberships and members on Patreon. And we still host classes, so much so that we opened up a YouTube page. So I'm going to share that information in the description box below. Check that out. You can also find some classes, some older classes here on the channel of Fitness Mystic. But if you want more updated ones, then go check out the actual channel on YouTube. If you want to work with me personally, we can do that too. Send me an email at fitnessmystichq@gmail.com and we'll set that up. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for your time and your energy. Please give this a like because it tells me that you do. I will make more. Send this to someone you think may resonate with this. And our winner for the free reading today is Priest Sultan 215. Priest Sultan 215. Priest. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Priest, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the community. Welcome. All right. So, highest vibrational messages for Priest Sultan 215. Which chakras or which energetic center points should we look at for Priest to better understand what transformation Priest is moving through in May 2024? All right, Priest, let's do it. Thank you for these messages, spirits. Which energetic center points should we look at for Priest? Woo! Any other messages that want to come forward? Okay. Cool. Oh my gosh. Hi, Priest. All right, so I think it's interesting. You identify as priest. And look at the bottom of the deck. Duh. The royal you. I love that for you. Okay, so, ooh, let's see what card came through for you. All right, my friend. So, body and soul is the card that came forward for you. Number 5, a root chakra card. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So, my friend, priest, this is a root chakra card. The root is located at the very base of the spine, energetically speaking, and it deals with your primal instincts, but more so your basic needs of life. And in this day and age, it's more like your self-care needs. Do you have shelter? Do you have dependency in yourself? Can you rely on yourself? Are you having the proper food and nutrition, right? Are you surrounding yourself with healthy environment, healthy people, good people, right? Stress-free, right? Like these are important things to have in our lives in order to have just a functional life. We need food, we need shelter, we need clothes, we need a sort of like a formed environment where it's productive, right? To a certain extent, where there's nice people, I guess, somewhere. But this is like the root chakra for you. And 5 in numerology is the number of like communication, communication in family, in groups. So body and soul at a root chakra level is actually kind of like a question for you. The question is, priest, how well are you taking care of your needs? And not just in a physical sense, but also in a spiritual sense. And the question also goes vice versa. How well are you taking care of yourself in the spiritual sense, but also in the physical sense? Right? And one may think, right, well, I mean, some of us, right, a group of us can always say, yeah, I'm listening. I'm being receptive. What do you have to share? But there can also be a group of us that may identify as, well, I am taking care of myself. I do all the things. I am making sure that I'm getting enough rest. I am making sure that I'm doing this, blah, blah, blah. We must remain open to confirmations, to messages, to clarity, to suggestions, right? And the suggestion in this is for you, priests, to consider how you are taking care of yourself in a physical sense here on earth as a human, but also as a soul being, right? And then also as a soul being, but also as a physical being. So it's like both in tandem, right? Both matter equally, you see? So that's really the question. The bottom of the deck, because we always read that, is the royal you. And this is number 16, 1 and 6. And this is a 7. 7 is a number of higher learning. So there's a very interesting theme here for you, priests, where it's like 5 is communication, it's group setting, but communication, having to clear some things up, probably either within self or with a group. Number 7 is a lesson, or it's just a higher learning kind of lesson. So there's an opportunity there to learn or gain wisdom, and that's what 7 is. The royal you is a solar plexus card. And like I said, with the root, the solar is in the pit of the stomach. So we talked about that for your sign this month for Scorpio. So there's extra emphasis on your solar plexus for this month being activated. So the play here is, are you going to be courageous in your life going forward, knowing that you are priest, that you are priest sultan, right? With courage, and not having to even do this, right? Like I did a hair flip, but like not even having to do that, just owning it and knowing, because you simply matter because you exist, right? It is your birthright. And I don't know what happened, but in a visual, I just saw like a lightning strike right here. I don't know what that's about. Sorry. take what resonates. Um, yeah, so the royal you is about you, priest. It's about you like owning this experience, owning who you are in confidence, um, and not having to, it's really more so like you reap what you sow. It's also like that you've been putting in the work, that you've been, or you are going to put in the work, or you are going to um, receive, and you don't do things to receive. But what we're saying here in the solar plexus is that in the spectrum of courage or fear, my friend, you're not in the fear at all. This is like you in mode of like courage, and you saying like, I don't have to fight anymore. I don't have to prove myself. I don't have to try so hard. I don't have to do. It's like I just exist. And it's this idea, especially with the root chakra. I'm sorry, take what resonates. This doesn't apply, but I'm getting more like I get paid to exist. That's a major statement for like the sacral and the root, because K is like sustainability, income, basic needs, right? And also solar plexus energy of the royal you, confidence, is like I get paid to exist. Confidence, knowing. And it's also like spiritual. So that's your affirmation. I don't know if this resonates, but like I felt this so strong for you. So I would encourage you to perhaps activate the solar plexus a little more, and to consider balancing out the physical wellness with the spiritual wellness. I would encourage you to actually take a look at the channel. The channel is a coaching platform geared to help you just create more flow like in your body, and you can do that in many ways. One of the ways is through dance, one of the other ways is through cardio, another way is through strength training, another way is through stretch. So you have different modalities. If you want to even deepen into the stretch practice, which I offered earlier in the reading, go ahead and take a look at Intuitive Stretch. If you want to work with me personally, priest, we can so do that. Just send me an email at fitnessmystichq@gmail.com. You can also leave me a comment and I'll reach out. And other than that, thank you so much for all of your time. And yeah, welcome to the community, my friend. Bye.